Hello and welcome to Phyre's LEGO Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at the LEGO 90th Anniversary Mini Castle. This was an exclusive gift with purchase for Walmart. And you had to buy $50 worth of qualifying LEGO sets, either in a Walmart store or on Walmart's website, and then you had to upload a receipt to a certain system. They would then go through the receipts to make sure they were valid, and then if they were, send these sets out to people who qualified. So it was a little bit of a complicated process to get this set, but the set did eventually come through, and I got mine about a month or so after I originally made my Walmart order online. And this is something I've never seen before with an official LEGO set, is that it is packaged in this zipped bag. When I first heard about the promotion, I kind of thought it might be like in a little box, and then I was hearing something about a bag, but I thought that it would be like a poly bag type thing, where it was completely enclosed. But nope, this is a zip bag, and inside is all the pieces. And there's also a smaller zip bag inside with some of the smaller pieces, and the instructions are also inside here. It also came with this little card that says thank you for your order, with an email address for questions, which I also found was kind of unusual, but yeah. So this is one of many things that LEGO has done this year for the 90th anniversary of the company, including some really cool exclusive sets. It also has 158 pieces, which I forgot to mention previously in the video. So we're going to check this one out, and I'll give you my opinion on it. Since this was an exclusive gift with purchase, this cannot be actually bought from Walmart or LEGO. People who went through the promotion, some people are putting this on places like eBay and Bricklink. And if you want to buy it there, if you missed out on the promotion because it is not live anymore, you'd be looking in the realm of at least $50 from what I saw when I was looking on eBay earlier. And Bricklink is a little bit more, with the cheapest one currently on there being around $70. So definitely an expensive set if you want to pick it up if you missed the promotion. But so this review will hopefully tell you if this set is worth that. This is the instruction manual for the set. You can see it says right here, only at Walmart. And there's not a lot to this instruction manual. You've got your usual parts list in the back here, but nothing else, no other ads. And then in the front, we have this basic kind of instructions for building a LEGO set, and then it just gets right into the build itself. This is the completed set, and overall it makes for a fantastic little display piece, obviously with the yellow castle being the highlight of the model. Paying homage to the original yellow LEGO castle from the late 70s, I believe. And it's got a similar design to that castle. Some of the details are a little bit different as far as the placement of the towers and such. But overall, it captures the essence of that original yellow castle. You can see it's got this printed shield piece that says 90 years of play. And then, just a lot of great scenery built around the castle, with a nice little river flowing through, and a lot of stonework and some trees. You can see they use these bricks with the Technic pin hole in them to represent windows of the castle. And this is the view from behind. And from this side, pretty symmetrical from one side to the other. We've also got this little flag piece that is used as a drawbridge, so that can be lifted up completely if you want and placed back down. This set took me just over 15 minutes to build, so a really quick build, and that averages out to about 5.8 seconds per piece, which is well below my overall average of around 8.5 seconds per piece. So this was definitely a pretty simple, straightforward build. There are some small pieces in there, but honestly the hardest, or the most time-consuming, I guess, part was attaching these pieces to the tops of the towers and making sure they were straight and such. But other than that, it's mostly a lot of bricks, and you're just placing things on top of each other, and there's not a lot of intricate details that you have to worry about. Kind of being really careful how you place things or any pieces that are time consuming. There's not really any of that. So it's definitely a really quick build, but it's also a fun build. It's not boring. There's a lot of details, and it's cool to see it all come together, especially like with the river going around the outer edge of the castle. And it's cool to see how they do the castle and the surrounding scenery in this micro scale. It's just cool to see it come together as you're building it. I would give this set an 8 out of 10. You know, it's not perfect for sure. For a micro scale model, you could definitely include some smaller pieces to give even more interesting details to it. But for what it is, it really looks nice, and it definitely makes a great display piece. If you want to put this on your desk or something, either at home or even at work, it would make a fantastic little display piece, especially if you're a fan of Lego castles, and if you happen to have that original yellow castle set. This would definitely be a great companion set to have with that, if you happen to have the older model. Now, as far as is it worth the price, obviously this being an exclusive gift with purchase, it was definitely worth going through that process of getting it. Obviously, if you spend $50 at Walmart during a specific time period and submit the receipt online, you qualify for this set and you get it for free. So it's definitely worth that. I would say it would probably be worth, I don't know, around $20 if I were to put a price on it. But for the current secondary market prices, you're looking in the range of $50 to $70 at the minimum. And honestly, I can't really recommend paying that price for it unless this is something that you absolutely must have. I don't consider it that kind of set, but everybody's different, so you might really want to add this to your collection, and if that's the case, then absolutely go for it if you can afford that high price. I just don't really think it is worth that much. I know it's a limited edition set and pretty hard to acquire. Even going through the whole process is a little bit tricky, and a lot of people were worried that they might not end up getting it. But it's definitely worth going through that process, and if you can find a deal on one somewhere for like $20 or even $30, I'd say would still be fairly reasonable. But anything more than that, you have to really, really be interested in the set, and like a diehard Castle fan or Lego fan to stomach paying that much, in my opinion. But that is just my opinion. It's definitely a great set, definitely a worthy addition to a collection, and I'm glad I was able to qualify for it in the promotional period. Another reason that I wouldn't recommend paying the excessive prices for this on the secondary market is that you can find most of these pieces on sites like Bricklink and just part this set out and build it. The pieces are all fairly common pieces. Nothing is that unusual of a piece. So you can definitely recreate this set using that method. The only exclusive piece to it really is this printed 90 years of play shield piece. But you could replace that with something else if you wanted to still have that piece. I'm not sure if that shield comes in plain red or not off the top of my head, but you could definitely replace it with something and still achieve the overall look of the set and pay a lot less money to recreate that. In fact, you may be even able to find a lot of the pieces in your own collection of spare bricks that you might just have laying around. And then another thing to note is that just the packaging that the set came in, this plastic bag, somebody could easily open this and even build it and then put it back in and claim that it's still new, sealed in box, because there's no seals to break. It's a zip bag that's resealable. So you might want to watch out for that. Somebody that has it listed as new, and maybe it's not really as new as they say it is, and maybe it's not really mint like they say it is. So that's something to be aware of too. And honestly, if you missed out on this promotion, I would recommend just trying to part it out on Bricklink and buy all the pieces that way. and the only one that you might end up missing out on is the shield here. But like I said, you can replace that with something else if need be, and you should be able to recreate the rest of the set with just standard Lego bricks from either Bricklink or even Lego's Bricks and Pieces feature on their website or in the store, the Pick a Brick, whatever that's being called nowadays. But Bricklink is usually the cheaper option when you're buying parts in bulk like that. But either way, I think you'd probably be able to get all the pieces for this set, minus that shield, for cheaper than the set itself is going for on the secondary market. If you like this video and this review, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, because I will be doing more reviews on any new Lego sets that I get. If you have any questions or comments about this video or the set in particular, please feel free to leave a comment below. Stay tuned to this channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.